Hi, this is Bobby Brown, and welcome to another fucking podcast.
You kids with your loud music and your Dan Fogelberg, your Zima, hula hoops, and Pac-Man video games, don't you see? People today have attention spans that can only be measured in nanoseconds.
See, son, old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an out-of-work bum with a lot of life.
Hello, you crazy dick fucker!
Party time!
Yes, it is party time. Hello, Las Vegas. Hello, world. And hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you. And as I should actually rephrase that. Our loyal minions. Our loyal minions. I feel like I'm dropping the ball and leaving you out on that. We are okay. Live, baby. We've got, let me turn this down a little bit so I'm not peeking. All right, there we go. I suppose I could just bring this down just a contour. Okay, and am I breaking up to you at all, or is it?
Are you breaking up to me? No.
Yeah.
No, we're still a couple, Izzy.
Okay, we're still a couple. That's good. That's good. I think this still has to come down just a little bit, and I think that should be good. We'll see. We'll see. But hey, we are audio difficult free.
Yes.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
And you know what I blame it on? I blame it on LA.
That could be it. That could be it. Todd Harworth told me that he's never going to wear bracelets on a podcast again.
I don't even remember if that was an issue. Was it an issue?
To me,
were
it was
jangling.
Yeah, they were jangling. There was because we had that big reverb delay thing that was going on, which was weird. But that seems to be fixed now. So we are freaking gold. That's why we were not live the last show that we did with Rachel Boland, which we got a lot of great response on on the YouTube. I was gonna pimp something for us, and I forgot what I was going to talk about.
I don't know what you were going to talk about. It will come to you.
It will come to. I think the last time I saw you, Paul, was it at the Viper Room, or was it after Viper Room?
It was. Let me think. It was at the Viper Room because I didn't see you after the Viper Room.
Right.
I hold on one second because I'm actually sending this link to somebody.
Nice.
I actually and I've never done that before. So all right, I had to figure out how to do it. Okay. No, after the Viper Room show, it went late.
Yes.
And I literally bolted out of there quickly to make it back up to the Rainbow because God forbid I shouldn't get 2 more drinks in at the Rainbow. Yeah, that was story of my life, by the way, at this point. So I literally was at the Rainbow until probably 2:30 in the morning.
I could have swore I saw you somewhere because you had said that you bounced right away, but you were that's right, because you told me
I bounced with Courtney actually.
Oh, okay.
I bounced with Courtney because Courtney came up to me and she was like, "You're Paul," and I'm like, "Who the hell are you?" She's like, "I was on the Monsters recap. I was Courtney, the comedian." And I was like, "Oh," I go, "I don't remember anything other than I was freezing my ass off through that entire podcast." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Did you make it back? Did you make it back from Connecticut? Okay." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Oh,
so like all I remember about that podcast was that I was freezing my ass off because it was like 7 degrees in Connecticut, and I was standing outside in a t-shirt and a hoodie. Yeah. So
that's freaking great. Oh my God, I forgot to do this. Crack one for the working man.
Yeah, I've got water in my Jericho. I'm still recovering from Paul McCartney Friday night.
Yes.
I didn't realize this. They're cash free at the SoFi Stadium.
Of course.
And so you have to hook up a credit card. So I had my credit card hooked up. The next day I'm looking through my receipts. So like the big cups, like the beer cups you get at stadiums, which is like a 30-ounce beer or something, like the draft beers that are like $18. Mm-hmm. So I had 2 of those, and the cup was like this aluminum, like insulated cup. And I was like, oh, I'm switching to hard liquor, but I want to drink out of this, not like those chintzy ass plastic cups.
Right.
So I would go up to the bar and I'd be like, two double Casamigos and soda. I'll go 2 double Casamigos and soda and lime, but make them in this cup. So the woman would put 4 shots of tequila in the cup and then fill it with club soda and lime. And I didn't realize till the next day that I had 4 of those in like a 3.5 hour window. So that's like 16 shots of tequila. I was fine. You know me well enough. I was fine. I would have never driven a car, but I was fully functioning. And it was never like, I probably would have blew like a 2.1, but I was, or a 0.21. But it was like, I didn't realize until the next day. I was like, holy crap, I drank a lot of tequila last night. So last night, Motor Sister, I always want to drop the R. Motor Sister was playing the whiskey, and it was kind of like a family reunion of sorts because it was a lot of people we haven't seen. It was like that's Scotty Ian, his wife, John.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good band, and we haven't seen everybody. Like John Bush from Anthrax came out. It was like it was a great night, and so we were all having a couple of drinks, and I think I had probably 6 tequilas last night. Maybe more. No, you know what? I probably went 8 last night too because we ended up back at the Rainbow after. So yeah, it was. I'm going through tequila detox.
Nice, very, very well.
I've got the tequila sweats.
I realize right now that I have a Bush Light and a McGolden Light koozie wearing a Hams hat.
Yeah, you are the king of
scale.
Economic beer.
and
do you have a Natty Light shirt you could put on?
But I also have my beautiful Las Vegas glass with a double shot of whiskey in it.
It makes me think I should go get more hair of the dog. I should just keep rolling the hair of the dog for like a couple.
And that's just for a little nipper every once in a while.
That's just a little nipper.
a little nipper.
So I'm on water right now. If we take a break, I might have to go and get some tequila. Might be time.
We can do whatever you want to do, brother.
We're free form tonight.
We are free form. I enjoy this. I kind of like this, not having the pressure of a interview on top of us. And
yes.
So we can.
And we've got bullshit. Like the next 4 or 5 weeks are going to be locked up. But it was just like I was like, we have a lot to talk about, and we should probably just knock all that out of the way and then kick into summer gear next week. First of all, how was Vegas? The background looks fantastic. I'm so used to seeing your old background. So that is the new place.
This is the new place. Obviously, sans furniture at this point. This is the living room. This is not the bedroom. I graduated.
We should get a walking tour.
Yeah, but then I'll pick my whole computer up and take us through, or I can get on through the phone. And it's too much fucking work.
No, I'll wait till you have furniture.
Yeah, I'll wait till I have furniture. But yeah, this is it, dude. This is Izzy's almost an adult.
Hey, don't go crazy.
That's a good point. I still have boobies in my bedroom.
There's boobies in your bed. We'll still send you an allowance.
Hey, I like that. I'm all good with an allowance. Sledgehammer is in the Izzy. Welcome, Sledge. Good to be back. Yeah, dude, it's great. It's I'm really enjoying it out here. I haven't really had a chance to take in Vegas because I still have. I've pushed all the crates to the side so they're not in view. And I still have one. Yes. And I still have one carload to unload. I haven't had time to do that.
Well, I can tell you just for what it's worth. We've lived in our current house for 18 years, and there's still boxes that haven't been unpacked. So you know what? Just find a closet, stack them in the closet, and don't open the door.
The closets are full. Fine. The closets are already full. I don't. You don't. I've lived in a bedroom for 8.5 years. And how you accumulate so much shit living in a bedroom. Granted, most of it's shit that I don't need, but I have to hold on to because it's got sentimental value.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Once you become a grown up, you'll realize sentimental value is worth a lot less than space. So you're just I literally am about ready to get a dumpster and put it in the driveway, and just literally the entire guest bedroom is going straight into the dumpster, and I'm starting all over. Like if it isn't vinyl or a T-shirt, it's getting thrown away. That's it.
Special guest bedroom. Way to one up me. I finally get a 1-bedroom apartment. You have to one up me. I'm in a house with a guest bedroom. Cock. But
Wow.
I've hit the town a little bit this weekend. Thursday night, I did that one run to pick up the third to last load of shit. And
was today's run the last load of shit?
Unfortunately not. There is actually stuff left over that I still have to come back and get, but I will get that on June 8th when the Smokin Kills play at the Mint.
Shameless plug. There we go.
Right.
First shameless plug of the night.
But I didn't do anything until Thursday night. I walked over to Mandalay and I put a couple of bets down on the Wild game. And then my buddy Lion Fist was in town. And so I went up and met up with the Lion Fist. And then Friday night, I had to go to Golden Nugget. And I went to this free comedy show on Friday nights at the South Point. It's called The Dirty at 12:30. And Don Jameson was in town. So he ended up doing set. He ended up getting called to do a set there. Saturday night was George Lynch.
Okay.
And that was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I had so much fun at that George Lynch show. It's probably the most fun I've had at a show in years.
Really?
I'm just jamming along, singing along to the Dawkins songs and all that.
You know why? You know why? Because you're not in LA.
That might be it. I don't know. But it was at Counts.
It was at Counts. I love Counts. I mean, honestly,
it's a great
I
venue.
love Counts. Shameless plug coming up. Faster Pussycat are going to be playing Counts on the way back from the Tom Kiefer tour. So early August.
Nice.
There will be so there will be a misadventure at Counts for all of us. Actually, and Rika just informed me like minutes before I jumped onto this that we have to be in Vegas for something else, which I might be doing my birthday in Vegas this year, Izzy.
Fuck yeah. What are you turning? 72?
71.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, there's we'll see what happens. But
when would that be?
August 3rd.
Okay. I'm in town.
I can't find I just got a text message asking me if you were going to gamble away your entire allowance.
I can.
Oh,
I can.
And you know what? Here's the funny thing. The thought went through my brain. I didn't want to say it, but it was said for me. So there we go.
Was it Rika? Was it Rika that said that?
It was not. She just trust me. She's not listening. She hears enough of me. She doesn't want to listen to this shit.
And then last night, I went to see Don again at this place called the Mint. This tiny little venue. It's just a gaming bar, but they have this tiny little side room. And of course, right across the street from 60,000 people at a rap concert.
Oh, lovely. Did you get shot at? I know
no.
you didn't get shot because you're
no.
I shot at.
But I probably
shouldn't be making getting shot at jokes considering that's all that's in the news these days. But
yeah, right. No, I was with our mutual friend Red Cup Jeff, and but you got 60,000 people in a fucking outdoor space right next to the road. You lose all fucking signal.
Oh, of course you do.
1,000 people. And it was Don and Hal Sparks.
Fantastic.
And the Todd Kearns was there and his wife, and Brent Fitz and his wife, and DJ Ashba was there, and
of course.
And I got to meet our now mutual friend Brian Slagel.
Brian Slagel is incredible. He is like, yes, it was. I was last night. Sorry, Motor Sister is signed to Metal Blade, so the whole Metal Blade team.
Gotcha.
Tracy Vera, the Metal Blade team, was out there last night. So yeah, that was good. I spent at M3. I spent a significant amount of time with Lizzie Borden, who's also part of the Metal Blade, I should say, not Metal Edge, Metal Blade team. I'm a big fan of Mr. Slagel. Yeah.
Super nice guy.
One of my favorite pieces of vinyl in my collection is the first issue of his Metal Massacre compilation. That was the first appearance of. It was the first ever appearance of Rat and Metallica.
That's right.
And on that first issue, Metallica is misspelled. It's Mettallica. So that one is hard enough to get. I've got one still in the shrink wrap. Because you know how anal retentive I am and OCD I am about having like albums that are in the shrink wrap.
Yes.
Oh, you want to see one of my other stupid purchases? Hold on.
This
is for the benefit of people watching on YouTube. This arrived when I got back. I found a copy of the. I've got this setting on that.
Yeah.
Hold on. How do I do this? This is pissing me off on YouTube.
Just go to click that arrow by the video, and you'll see blur my background.
All right, blur my background off. There we go. All right, so I have now got an unopened copy of Christmas in the Stars because
the Star Wars Christmas record.
Star Wars Christmas record that Bon Jovi sings on before he changed his name to Bon Jovi. And I had a copy of it, and it's just so cheesy. It's awesome. But this is unopened. So now I have an unopened copy of Christmas in the Stars. Because I was like, how do I not? I need that. Oh, and since I'm doing shameless vinyl plugs, I have to thank my friend Kenny, who manages Trans-Siberian Orchestra, because I got a shout out to Rich DeVoe. I got a package in the mail that is going to make him jealous because he sent me the entire Sabotage catalog on vinyl. I'm showing them all, but it's literally the entire catalog. It's
holy shit.
Like I'm gonna stop showing them, but he sent me the Hourglass, which is the new one, Streets, Rock Opera, Gutter Ballet, Paul the Mountain King, Power of the Night, Fight for the Rock, The Dungeons Are Calling, and Sirens. So it's like, this was a huge package, and I was very excited and very happy to get it because I'm a huge, huge, huge Sabotage fan. So
I remember what I was going to plug, and it's not even a plug. It's just something that you can find. Well, Paul, everywhere you can find him on Instagram and yada yada yada, but you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Real Izzy Presley. And I made one of the greatest purchases ever. And I'm going to show it to you. And
do I get to make a wisecrack? Is what that does? Just go.
And it's the greatest Goodwill find ever. And there's going to be something posted with this every single day now. Pardon me while I go grab it.
Oh boy, that means I've got to fill the blank space. Now is when I should be showing Sabotage album titles. Nice Eddie Van Halen. If you're not watching and you're only listening, Eddie's wearing Eddie Van Halen shorts, or Izzy's wearing Eddie Van Halen shirts.
This is my God. Daniels Blackboard. And today was the second day of the posting. And of course, today there was a word to the wise. If you have to poop, poop. I thought of that as I was taking a poop before I drove to LA. Yesterday, the inaugural one yesterday was it was a reminder to myself, tell Pat Fontaine to go fuck himself. Pat Fontaine, the bass player from XYZ. It's a big joke. But so yes, there will be something funny on that board every day posted.
Well, something you think is funny. And people wonder why I stay off of social media. I have two options. I could get work done, or I can watch Izzy post pictures of if you need to poop, poop. You know what? I think I'll stay off social media. Thank you very much.
Sledgehammer says he loves his collector items. He lost his Jar of Flies CD with the plastic flies in the spine.
Oh, yeah. I remember that actually. I do remember that one.
So before we get into M3 and Cruise to the Edge, we got to talk about something very important. I need you to sing praises.
We got to talk about the fact that the angle I'm sitting at, I look like I have D cups, and I really only have B cups, so I've got to adjust. Okay. Because knowing YouTube will randomly pick a picture where I literally look like I'm like an oversized, I'm a plus size Victoria's Secret model in a Ghostbusters t-shirt. Yeah.
I look like a pregnant Victoria's Secret model. Hits and all. The outfit that I was wearing for Cape Night on Cruise to the Edge was very unflattering and very
Wait, stop. There's a Cape Night on Cruise to the Edge.
Yes, there is.
Since none of the guys are getting laid, since nobody on Cruise to the Edge is getting laid anyway, they might as well wear capes on top of
Yeah,
that.
well, it's dude, it's a whole prog rock thing. And I'm actually
Don't forget, I ran Inside Out Music at Century Media for like 2 years. I know prog rock. All those I worked with. Literally, I had a third of those bands on my roster when I was at Inside Out. Doesn't change the fact that nobody on that cruise was getting laid. So you might as well wear capes and probably have wands too.
There were actually
Hogwarts night.
There were actually a few. There's a few decent looking gals on there. They're all with the bands,
of course. Yeah.
But so all right. So where is the ad? Oh, there it is. I actually found the photo. And Paul, you are going to love it. My outfit for Cape Night. I sent this.
I'll have a story to follow up your Cape Night story. So, I'm
gonna preface this. I wore this in a commercial, and they let me keep it, and you'll probably see why. And I sent it to Larry Moran, who runs those cruises, and he goes, "Oh my God, you are hosting Cape Night." So. Here we go.
Oh my God. You looks like Aquaman's gay cousin. Oh, not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. Oh my God. The only thing that would make that better is if it lit up.
Oh God, just wait till you see the video of this. So yes, that was my outfit for Cape Night.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you this, it did not get me laid.
You know what? Wait, this is my surprise face that you did not get laid in that outfit. I don't think you could have gotten laid in that outfit with a fistful of $100 bills in a whorehouse.
Well, hey, maybe in West Hollywood. Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. I'm speaking of outfits that people aren't getting laid in. So at M3, I'm sure, as you recall, when we had Eric Baker on the show, we were discussing the bet of how long it would take before the drummer of Heaven's Edge took his shirt off.
Yes.
I believe, yes. You remember this, right? So I think the over-under was 2.5 songs. And I was the victim of collusion because about after the second song, he stands up and he gets behind the mic and he goes, "Hey, you guys know Metal Edge Mag?" And I was backstage doing something. I wasn't watching the show yet. And he goes, "You guys know Metal Edge Magazine?" And there was like a scattering of applause. And he goes, "Well, Paul Gargano is about to lose a bet." And then he takes his shirt off and he stands there pretty much long enough for a bunch of people to take pictures. And then goes, "Because I just did this, Paul's going to have to introduce a band in a thong at next year's M3 festival." And then he put his shirt back on. And first of all, that's collusion. Eric Baker, you're a dirty cheater.
Yep.
Yes, that is collusion. Second of all, you were supposed to take your shirt off and play like that for the rest of the show, not put it back on because you don't want to get picked on by the people you work with.
Right.
So I think you're both a bunch of lousy cheaters, and I'll plot my revenge. Maybe Izzy will help.
I may be able to.
I just might wear a singlet next year anyway, just to fuck all of you up. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah,
all 10.
I was thinking maybe I would do a Kurt Angle singlet though. You know what I mean? Like, Not quite be as repulsively like off-putting as I could be, and just so not
the Andre the Giant. more the Kurt Angle. Okay. Before we
more
get
the
into
Kurt Angle, or even an Andre the Giant, because I might have the physique to fill that one out, even though I'm not a real giant.
Yeah,
when I'm standing next to Eric Baker, I feel like a giant. So maybe I do the Andre the Giant wrestling.
There you go. Before we get into M3, I would just like to sit back and let you sing the praises of ACK.
ACK was fantastic. I literally was kind of blown away by how good it was. And
Thank you.
You do a pretty good ace. Todd Howarth, jumping up and joining you guys was fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
That was really, really, really cool. How are you guys not on Creature Fest, or all you on Creature Fest and I didn't realize it?
I am on Creatures Fest next weekend.
No, but how is ACK not on Creature Fest?
I don't know.
Who dropped the ball at Creature Fest and needs to be called out publicly shamed and humiliated for not having ACK on, because it was really, really good. My only complaint
was New York Groove.
No, it wasn't even duh. But that wouldn't have been an issue if Hal Sparks wouldn't have played fucking Sammy Hagar era Van Halen and would have gotten off the stage in time for you guys to go on a little bit quicker.
Right. Well, dude, it's fucking rock and roll. Shit happens. But the only thing
But I missed New York Groove.
Yeah, but you missed, and I mean, we had Gilby Clark.
I'm not
the
only one that missed New York Groove. I'm not the only one that missed. I know there was a couple people there that were looking forward to seeing New York Groove.
It's like fucking dude. We had to end.
So you'll have to do another show. There'll have to be another show.
Of course, there will be another LA show. I mean, that's gonna happen. But yeah, I
also, you know what? I'm gonna call you out publicly right now, because Courtney introduced me to a friend of hers who said she paid to get into the show and you didn't let her on the list. And I gotta call you out publicly.
Who was it?
You gotta let girls on lists.
I put Courtney on the list.
No, it wasn't Courtney.
No,
Courtney's friend Tara.
Oh no, but no, Courtney's like, no, my friends are gonna pay. I'm like, okay.
Okay. There's a little wrinkle in the story then. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. She said they already had tickets.
All right. Okay.
I'm not going to turn down a ticket sale.
Always put the ladies on the guest list. Number one.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what I was going to say. Todd Howarth still has those fucking pipes, man. Holy shit.
No. I mean, it looks great too. Yeah, no, it was a really, really good show. I was really Nerd Halen. I'd never seen Nerd Halen before. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot Hal Sparks was the singer of Nerd Halen until somebody, I can't remember, somebody told me. I don't remember who told me. I forgot he was the singer. I wish I had gotten there in time for Chad's band, but I'll have another chance, I'm sure, to see Chad.
Yeah.
More than enough chances.
Yeah, Chad has a tribute to Lords of the New Church.
Yeah.
What the hell were they called?
Some featuring Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Something featuring Chad. So tell me about the Cruise to the Edge, because like I said, I know most of those bands because I worked with a lot of them at Century Media at Inside Out. I've actually been more interested in actually checking one of those out, just because I feel like it's a completely different atmosphere than the cruises we're accustomed to.
It's night and day. Don't get me wrong, this is not a fucking rip on the fucking party time of Monsters of Rock. The thing that I like about Cruise to the Edge is it is just a little bit more laid back,
Yeah.
And Brian, the guy I host karaoke with, DJ Beef, DJ No Class, whatever the hell he wants to be called at that particular moment in time, we actually we might have had our best cruise out of all the ones that we did. It was such we were having such a good time, because all of the cruisers are usually down watching this late night live thing, which is like my cruiser jam, but they do it every night and they have to like audition to get into it and all this stuff.
Okay.
And that's great. You know, some of them just go on the cruise just to play in this thing. It's amazing. But while all the cruisers are down there,
and some of them go on just to count notes.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. So that means all of the artists are up in the karaoke lounge.
Ah, okay.
So we basically had Parsons' whole crew up there. Parsons was even up there for a little bit one night, which was pretty shocking.
Is it liver killing like most of the cruises we go on, or is it a little bit more low key in regards of the drinking doesn't really hit that level of?
No, for
insanity.
me, I took it easy. I took it easy on the Les Monsters too. I just, it's like, I didn't get cankles. It's the very first cruise ever. I did not get cankles until we got off the boat and got to the airport 6 hours before our flight. So Awesome Dawson and I sat down at the bar and then I got cankles.
Then you got cankles,
but not on the boat.
It's not a cruise recap until we talk about cankles.
Right. Exactly. But no, I had a freaking blast. I got to sit in for an hour and a half on Trunk Nation. It was me and Portnoy, and then a couple of and Larry and one other artist, and then he had one more band that was coming on. So I got booted with like an hour and a half.
How many times did you bring up Kiss?
I kept trying to slide it in every once in a while.
Well, that would slide it in would be bringing up Whitesnake.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I did at one point bust out the Sebastian, and because we were talking about vinyl, and of course I had to bust out the Sebastian. And there's a fan page for Trunk Nation, and I was looking through the comments because I'm a narcissist, and somebody said somebody had commented on one of the posts. He goes, "That Sebastian made me piss my pants." I'm like, yeah, one person got it.
One person got it. If you could just make one person piss their pants a day, your life is better.
Absolutely. So, I had a freaking blast, and then got off the boat. It was just
who are some of the big acts on
Alan Parsons, the guitar player guy from Jethro Tull. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm not a tall guy. If you said the name, I'd know it. Haken, the guitar player from this band called IO Earth that's on there every year. Billy Sherwood from Yes, because it's a Yes Cruise, was on there playing with a couple different bands. And our Durga was on there. Do you know Durga?
No, I do not.
Durga McBroom. She's her and her sister, the McBroom sisters, are phenomenal. They used to sing backgrounds for like Pink Floyd and shit. But Durga is in a very famous music video that we all know and love. And she has this line that goes, "Not if you was the last immigrant grocer on earth, honey." David Lee Roth.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's her.
Okay.
That's her. Okay. So of course I bust her balls about it all the time. But yeah, dude. There's this band out of Sweden. They call them like Sweden's Beach Boys, pretty much. That's what they compare them to, because they're vocally so freaking amazing. And they are called Moon Safari. And that's another band that was up there every night, partying hard and enjoying.
What are the songs people do karaoke to? What are the songs people do karaoke to on a prog rock cruise?
Well, the bands do non-prog stuff.
Okay.
Because why not? Here's a okay. So
people aren't doing karaoke to a song with a 9-minute instrumental.
They used to.
Because that's my type of. If I was going to do karaoke, I would do karaoke to a 10-minute instrumental, just to spare the audience. That would be my.
Eddie was losing his mind at one point up in karaoke. And not in a bad way, because I met this gentleman on the boat, and he goes, "Dude, you're Izzy." I go, "Yeah." I'm like, "How do you know me?" He goes, dude, I know you from watching Three Sides of the Coin. I'm like, oh, really?
My sister has a restraining order.
Because I know you from watching Three Sides of the Coin. I'm like, oh, badass. I go, what's your favorite Kiss record? He goes, Carnival of Souls. I'm like, well, that explains why you're on this boat.
Oh, stop.
And his second, and of
that.
course he did. And his second favorite album is The Elder. So him and his son sang karaoke.
That's like saying your favorite Motley Crue record is New Tattoo.
I looked at him and go, you're lying. He goes, no, I love it. I'm like, no, seriously, you're lying. You do not seriously believe it. He's like, no, I love it. That's why you're on this boat.
You can't really mean it. Come on.
And so then him and his son sang karaoke. Each one did it one song. And he sang A Dark Light. For some reason, we have that on karaoke. And then his kid sings, I'm a Legend Tonight.
Oh, no.
Eddie is losing his mind. Eddie is losing his mind.
So Eddie goes, you know what? I'm going out and getting COVID.
No,
I'd rather go get COVID than have to listen to this.
He goes, you guys don't have Rocket Ride, but you have a song off of one of the most obscure Kiss records. And then you have a song that was never released in the United States. He was losing. It was great.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, it was awesome. It was awesome. We had a fucking blast, dude. I had a blast, man. I can't wait till next year. I can't wait. And I got off the boat. I had a couple Bahama Mamas, heavy on the mama. Hey, dude, you're on the beach.
Heavy on the mama.
I walked out to this.
I drink a lot of fruity drinks on those cruises, and I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, I drink white fucking wine at the Rainbow. Do you think I'm afraid to drink a fruity drink? I drink white wine I drink hard seltzer and white wine. Do you think I'm afraid of a fruity drink on a cruise ship? Pina colada that shit up. Here I go.
Oh, I love a good pina colada. Dude, I make a mean Bahama Mama. When you're
take your word for that.
When you're in town, I will make you a delicious Bahama Mama.
A delicious Bahama Mama. I'm down. I'm taking you up on that.
All right. You're like, holy fuck, this is the best Bahama Mama I've ever had.
What do you have coming up next hosting wise?
Next weekend. Creatures Fest.
Where is the Creatures Fest? Okay.
It's not really hosting, but we're doing punchlines and backlines there. Let's see, we got Todd Kearns from Bruce's band and Slash's band is going to be doing stand-up comedy with us.
Wow.
And the other guest musician is Zach Throne, who's from Bruce's band and is actually out with Ace right now.
I love Zach Throne.
Everybody loves Zach Throne.
There's nothing about Zach Throne not to like. I have spent many a night at, I believe, South Point when he was doing the Spasmatics, drinking way too much brown liquor. Yeah, after Spasmatic shows. I love Zach Throne.
Yeah,
now I wish I was going just to see Zach do it. Zach will be fun. Zach is funny anyway, so that's
right. Zach is actually part of the ACK family. We had one Vegas gig years ago, and we scheduled it at Dive Bar, and it was the night before Faster kicked off their tour in Vegas, but so they were coming up the night before anyways. And I get a phone call from Chad day of the show. Hey, we're stuck on the 15. Like, what do you mean you're stuck on the 15? Oh, there's a fire and everything is stopped. So there was a fire that crossed the 15 and they stopped all the vehicles. Literally stuck there for 10 hours. So I was scrambling and I got Zach Throne to play drums. And he wood shopped all day long. Played drums, and he came in and fucking killed it. So he is part of the ACK family.
Nice. He's part of the ACK family. Yeah. That is fantastic.
So there's that.
Go
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off. There's a platinum record on the wall behind your head.
That
underneath the framed picture.
That I believe was a gift from the last household. It was
Okay.
when I got back from the cruise. It was in my stack of photos. That is Motley Crue. Girls, girls, girls.
Oh,
I do not.
Girls. Nice.
I can't say for sure if it's an actual real platinum record, but even if it's not, it looks cool behind me.
No, that's awesome. Is it to somebody?
No.
Okay. That would be cool if it was like to
Matt Larson.
Matt Larson is not giving that away.
Matt Larson is not giving that away. But yeah, it's the Motley Crue Girls, Girls, Girls record. And like I said, I think it's fake, so I don't care. It just looks cool on the wall.
Well, it's not fake. I mean, it looks pretty real to me. It's there. That makes it real.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. No, that's totally. No, it was probably one that was made, but it just wasn't issued to somebody.
Yeah, you're the pro at this.
Oh, wow. I mean, I can tell you right now, it's real. It's not going to be fake. It's probably just wasn't issued to somebody. Shot number 2 of Izzy's Eddie Van Halen shorts. Let's see. And Motley makes it into the show the second time. No, what does it say on the far right?
Oh, wait, there's a certificate of authenticity on the back.
There you go. That's what I was wondering. But it
says limited edition.
Yeah, I'm sure they printed a bunch of them. Yeah, that's probably what they did. No, that's awesome.
But it says cool. In recognition of the artists of the golden age of rock and roll and their tremendous record sales and the advancement of music in our culture.
Well, which is what we always say about Vince Neil.
But the print on it says certified sales, Rockola, the golden age of rock and roll.
There you go. That's awesome. There you have it. There you have it.
I'll have to double check with Matt to make sure that wasn't his and got put there by accident, so I can bring it back to him. Because Matt's a Motley fiend. So
Matt is. Yep.
So Creatures Fest, we're there. I get to hang with Jericho a little bit because Quarantine is playing. There's a All-Star Jam.
Quarantine is quite good.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah, Quarantine is quite good. Chris, so he brings his costumes, like his.
Of course he
has
will.
Some really good Paul Stanley.
Of course he will.
Should.
I already warned Chris that I'm going to get a picture with him in his quarantine getup and me in my Ace Frehley jacket. It just has to be done.
All right.
So
I got a picture with Chris do I have a picture with Chris in his quarantine getup? I think I do.
Yeah, some of us are.
Yes, because I told him he needed one at his birthday. I'm like, I need a picture of you in this robe, because it's fantastic. So yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
That's going to be cool.
Doing Monsters on the Mountain? Are you doing Monsters?
We are doing. I believe we are. I'm pretty sure we are. We haven't been told we're not, so I'm just going to assume that we are. We did it last year.
Assume you are.
We did it last year, and it was a freaking blast. So are you going to be there with Steven?
I don't know if I'm going to be there with Steven or not. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to be there with Steven. I don't know yet. I don't know what's going on with Monsters. I will be at Orange Loop with Steven in 2-3 weeks. July 10th June 10th. Weekend of June 10th, I'll be at Orange Loop in Atlantic City with Steven. I know I will probably be at Summerfest in Milwaukee with Steven. I will probably be at Monsters on the Mountain with Steven, but I'm not positive. At some point I can't travel anymore. At some point I've got to just dial it back a little bit because I need to be home. But
right. Well, at least not on a bus.
I'm also might be on the East Coast a bunch this summer, just spending more time with my family and stuff also. So we'll see.
That's kind of important. Hey, Scotty's here. Yeah. Scotty from Canada is here.
Scotty.
And
if you're keeping score at home, that's 3 Izzy belches in 47 minutes.
Oh, nice. That's impressive. Scotty wants to know, Paul, did you get White Claw drunk at Fozzy?
Did I get White Claw drunk at Fozzy? I was drinking bourbon at Fozzy, so I did not get White Claw drunk at Fozzy. Typically, what I will do is I will start. First of all, White Claw sucks. No disrespect to White Claw, but of all,
it tastes like hairspray.
Topo Chico. I actually had Topo Chico for the first time last night at the Rainbow, and it was another level good. Like Topo Chico's good. I do like Truly. Pretty much anything but the White Claws. But I usually will start the day off with White Claw because it's something that's light, and then I'll switch to brown booze or tequila first chance I get. So that was, so I did get wasted. I guess I could transition this into M3. So we were in Detroit. We saw, he has not been on the show, but at some point he will be. Vinny from Sponge. Sponge did 3 shows in one night on the east side of Detroit. They did this really cool thing. They did a bus tour of the east side of Detroit, and they did 3 venues. So you bought a ticket on the bus and you got to go to all 3 shows.
Oh, that's badass.
It was really cool. They did like 6 or 7 songs at 3 different venues. So we did not do the bus tickets, but we had somebody who volunteered to designated driver us. And we did all 3 venues, and it was a lot of fun. So did a whirlwind. We had a wedding in Detroit, so that's why we were there. But then the plan was I was going to fly back from Detroit to Baltimore for M3, and Chris's Fozzy gig at the Whiskey kind of got thrown in the middle of it. And then he had a gold record party afterwards and a CD release party afterwards. So I was like, I kind of have to be there. So we flew back late Wednesday night, got back to LA. Thursday, I got to deal with the whirlwind. I'm sure, as everyone's heard by now, half of Stephen Piercy's band got COVID.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, so I basically, that was my whole day Thursday. Then we went to Jericho's thing, and I proceeded to get pretty shit-faced. I was good through the show, but then it was just pounding bourbon upstairs at the Rainbow until about all hours of the morning, till later than I should have been drinking bourbon. And since you can't get a Lyft or an Uber anywhere anymore without waiting 45 minutes, didn't get home until like close to 3:30 in the morning. And then I had to get picked up I had to pick up to go to the airport at 4 a.m. because I had a 6 a.m. flight. So I had a 4 a.m. pickup, and I'm not gonna lie, I was still drunk. So
nice.
Yeah, so I was drunk in the car, reeked of every brown booze known to man. Got to the airport, got up into the Delta Club, figuring I'd get a drink, but the Delta Club bar doesn't open until 6 a.m. My brother called me at 5:15, and he was like, "Dude, you sound like shit." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I need 2 things right now, alcohol or sleep, and I'm not getting either one of them." And then like literally this woman just stood up from like 5 seats away from me, just comes walking past me and dropped one of the airline bottles of Tito's into my lap. And I was like, oh my God, like that's like an angel just appeared.
Yes.
And 2 minutes later, she comes back and like slides an orange juice in front of me. And then she just vanished. Like, I'm not even sure if she was real, but she delivered me a vodka and orange. She delivered me a screwdriver at 5:30 in the morning.
That's impressive.
That got me through to 6. The bar opened. I grabbed 2 drinks, had 2 more drinks before I got on the plane, did the first leg of the flight, completely shit-faced. Both guys on either side of me can go fuck themselves because they both annoyed me. One was like playing some stupid game on his phone the whole time, and I basically wrestled the 2 of them for armchairs both the time. I think it's the first time middle seat in years. Yeah, I wanted to kill people. And then the second flight, I actually had to work in between. Second flight, I actually sobered up, and that was it. M3 started that night. I landed. First night was great. Lizzie Borden crushed. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Doro was great as usual.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Lizzie Borden before. So
really?
Doro was what?
Oh, I just said really. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen Lizzie before. That's awesome.
No. But the Kicks, I've seen Kicks several times, but Kicks were like other level good this night. I don't know what it was because I don't think they did anything differently than they normally do. They were just really, really good. The next day was Piercy, Blue Oyster Cult, and Tom Kiefer headlined. That was a great day. Blue Oyster Cult, every day that passes, I love Blue Oyster Cult more. They were amazing. And the third day, Leatherwolf played, which I've never seen Leatherwolf before either. They were really, really good. Only original member is Dean, the drummer, but they were fantastic. They sounded great. That night was Striper, Skid Row, and Tesla. Striper were amazing. My love for that band is no secret at this point. Skid Row's new singer blew my mind. Nothing personal against all the other guys they've had singing over the years, but like there hasn't been a guy yet that really made you feel like you were watching a band with somebody who owned the music. You know what I mean? It was just kind of okay, it's not Sebastian, it's someone doing a competent job, but it just didn't feel the same. I never thought it felt the same. This guy literally blew my mind at how good he was. And I was like, I'm still like, holy shit, it was fantastic. And Tesla, I admittedly didn't see a lot of because I was doing an interview with Snake and Rachel afterwards, but it was really good. The weather blew chunks. It was so damn cold.
How did that affect the draw?
It was raining. So you basically had nobody. You had like literally, I wanted to go up and meet the people, but I'm too big of a pussy to go out in the rain and meet people. So I stayed covered. But I was like, literally, there were like people in the general admission section, like in raincoats and in ponchos. And I was just like, God damn that. Because like I was freezing my ball. I was like literally bitching to Lizzie. I was texting Lizzie bitching about how cold I was during Blue Oyster Cult set. And granted, I've been in LA for 21 years now, so my blood is thin and I'm officially a vagina. But at the end of the day, it was cold. It was wet. So yeah, it affected the draw. Who's going to go out? If you're undecided and you're on the fence and it's raining out, you're not going to an outdoor show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Just really quick, my good friend Harry Hummus, the Heeb, is here. He says, hi, Scotty, and Skid Row's new singer is amazing.
Yes.
So
did you say Harry Hummus, the Heeb?
Yeah.
I want to see you finish. I want to see you have like 2 more glasses of your brown booze and then say that 3 times fast.
Well, this is 2 shots.
Yeah.
It was 2 shots.
Be a real man. I did 16 shots of tequila.
So I hung out. I hung out with the esteemed Mr. Hummus, the Heeb, at the Golden Nugget on Friday night before I went to the comedy show, and his wonderful wife Ange and a gal that I now call Carrie Trim.
A gal that you don't call much because you can't remember her name.
Yeah, Carrie Trim. We just call her Carrie Trim because I don't want to say her real name on the air anyways, but I actually have her in my phone as Carrie Trim. And
when you say Carrie Trim, I just think of chips.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I borrowed it from. The great Chips Enough.
Oh wow. Hold on. I'm text messaging as we speak. If you notice, I'm distracted.
Right, Paul. Right now, this look that you have, you look like a short-haired, chubby Nuno Betancourt right now.
What? Sorry.
Hey, maybe it's just the whiskey talking. Okay.
Hey, Beaver last night at the Rainbow told me I should be a model. Now, I don't know what he thought I should model, but he said I should be a model. So you know what? That's why I love Beaver.
Oh,
Beaver the door guy, not Beaver in general.
Right. Well, we all know you don't love Beaver.
Hey, you know what? When you've been married as long as I have, it all just slides away. Yeah, I don't know what just happened to my hair. I was having a good hair day at the start of this, and now I'm not having a good hair day anymore. Like the last hour, my hair flipped.
You were pulling it up like you were going to do that Martin Short character.
Should I do that? Should I do that?
Yeah, what's the Martin Short character? The Martin Short SNL.
I have long enough hair again where I could do that.
Nice. I just cut
I have to watch what I do. I have to watch what I do because it'll end up the screen grab.
Of course, but I can see.
Of course
I can make it the screen grab.
Oh, so you just admitted that to me for the first time because I'm not as adept at YouTube.
But
you can make anything the screen grab. You didn't tell me you could do that. I know why I look like. Now I know why I.
Now hold tight, Paul. Hold tight. I've only done that on like the last 3 episodes.
8. The last 8.
No, the last 3. The other ones I let YouTube choose them.
I'm like, look, I know I'm not lighting up any Johnny Depp lookalike contest here, but Jesus, I don't always look like I'm like getting run over by a truck.
Hey, at least you've got troll. At least you've got troll Nuno Betancourt going for you now.
Troll Nuno Betancourt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna put more people in my phone as trim and see how far that gets me in life.
At least I have her first name in there.
Do you hope it's her first name? She probably gave you a fake name because she knew you were going to call her Trim.
No.
Will you put her on the guest list for an act show?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Good boy. See, you're learning. You learned something.
I will. Oh, Scotty's got some long ass hair right now. He said he's shaving his head for Wigs for Kids, a cancer charity here in the Great White North on May 28th. Good for you, Scotty.
No, good Scotty for you, Scotty.
I just cut mine off. See how short it is now?
No. Oh wow. What was the rationale for that? Less ginger rage.
I was sick of wearing a fucking ponytail every day.
Okay, that'll work. That's honestly, when I cut my hair, the big driving force behind it was I wear a ponytail all the time. I wear a ponytail and a hat all the time, so I clearly don't want long hair anymore.
But I still want to look cool on stage. You know, so I had to keep a little bit.
You wouldn't be the first guy to wear a wig. Just wear a wig.
I should track down Gene's wig from the Animalize tour.
We could probably find that. That wouldn't.
Yeah, we probably could. Probably could. Oh yeah. Also, you said if I have anything hosting coming up on Memorial Day, the day after Creatures Fest, I am still in Nashville hosting Rare Hair.
Oh,
yeah.
Rare, like your hair. Your hair is rare because there's less.
Right. And I actually get to play on a song. It's they're basically doing all stuff that Michael Wagner produced or worked on.
For those of us who have no idea what you're talking about, myself included, what is Rare Hair?
Rare Hair is like all-star jam type thing in Nashville, put on by Tyson Leslie.
Okay, all right.
Okay. And I've hosted it before, and because I was in town, it was going on, and Tyson's like, "Hey, you want to host it?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So,
absolutely,
yeah. And I get to play a Poison song.
Ooh, which one?
I don't know. You got to come to the show to find out.
I will not be at the show to find out. So I guess I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait for the online universe to just blow up with excitement after you do it. And
I will say this: it is a song that Poison has.
Or I'll have to wait for you to tell me afterwards.
Or I can just tell you now. It's Cry Tough.
Oh, that's a good one. I was wondering if it was going to be like in keeping with like albums that nobody should like. I was wondering like which song off a Native Tongue it might be.
Yeah, but Michael Wagner didn't produce that one.
They didn't produce that one. That's good. So it's all Michael Wagner albums. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And Native Tongue is great because it's all Richie Kotzen. So
it's all Richie Kotzen. It's Richie. I forgot how much you love Richie.
I hail him, in the words of the great Chips Enough. I hail Richie Kotzen.
We did a really good interview with Eric and I were interviewing artists at M3, which will end up shameless plug, they'll end up on the Metal Edge site eventually. We did a great one with Chips Enough.
Oh
yeah,
Chip
there was a Chip. Chip's always a great interview.
Yeah.
Chips, what else? I did Lizzie, but we did Lizzie Borden, Chips Enough, Heaven's Edge. We did Rachel and Snake from Skid Row. I did Burning Witches on my own because Eric was occupied with something, and it was pretty classic They were the first band to play of the day. And their tour manager came running up in the middle of the interview and tried to stop the interview because I didn't have permission to talk to them. And it was quite odd. I'm like, keep rolling. So yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm like, I don't believe I'm getting cut off. Metal Edge is getting cut off from interviewing the first band of the day. It was pretty funny. And then she realized what she was doing, and all of a sudden she got super embarrassed, which so it was kind of fun.
Because you didn't have permission to talk to them.
Yeah. I had to go through the agent. And the agent was actually the one taping the interview, which is what made it even more amazing.
Jesus, that is hilarious. Did you get to see the Counts band?
The only band I did not see the entire weekend was the Counts band. Yeah.
They were the
only band I didn't see was the Counts band.
They were I think they were the very first band, right?
They were the very first band on Friday night. My flight got in. It was just too much. Yeah, it was just like you can't be everywhere all the time. But I wanted to see them. I wasn't happy that I missed it because I don't like missing anything. But I did not see. Yeah, I did not see it. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other. It was really good though. I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, the weather did not cooperate. But beyond that, it was a really, really, really good time. I can't wait for next year. I'm still, like I said, Striper was amazing. Glacier Cult was amazing. Skid Row was amazing. Piercy, they crushed it. Big shout out to John Monaco, who came in on like 8 hours notice and did the Piercy set for us on guitar.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it was amazing. It was a good show. I'm looking forward to Tom Kiefer. Tom Kiefer was good. The Summer Slam Tour is going to be great this summer. I think that's kicking off. It kicks off first week in June.
Oh, that's right. That's coming up.
Yeah, that'll be Kiefer, LA Guns, and Faster. And we'll probably be having all three of them. I'm told we will be having all three of them on the show in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
So that'll be good.
Nice. Separately or all together at the same time?
Separately.
Okay.
First of all, we don't put anyone on an interview with Tender because would we really subject anybody to that other than ourselves?
We just need to do a.
If Tom Kiefer's coming on, and we're talking to Tom Kiefer, nobody else. Yeah.
Oh, really quick, the Hebe checking in. He goes, "Now you're in Vegas. We need a drunken summit. I'll pay your next month's rent." So yes, we need to make that happen.
Well, it looks like we're having a drunken summit. If this is getting his rent paid, we're getting What do I get out of this? A drunken summit, I guess. Okay. Izzy gets his rent paid. Yay.
I'll send you a nice Las Vegas mug. I'll send you a nice Las Vegas care package. Maybe some cards from one of the casinos, like with the old school casinos. Maybe some. Oh,
the old school casinos.
Yeah. I found and I've been going to Goodwill almost every single day, and just different Goodwills, just getting random shit cheap. And I found a coffee mug from the Sands, the old one, that old school casino that's gone.
Oh, wow!
I need to have that. That would look good in my coffee mug collection. So
that's just wash it like 17 times.
Oh, I have a dishwasher. This is also one of the greatest things that have ever happened.
Wait, you have a Izzy? Well, hold on. Izzy Presley has a dishwasher?
I have a dishwasher, and her name is Robin.
Oh.
No.
You named her?
I should name my dishwasher. That would be a smart thing to do. I got to think.
I don't even want to think about what you do to that poor rack. That took a minute. That took a second, right? Okay. Those are put silverware in, Izzy, not other things.
Oh, the dish. Oh God. Okay. You were making a masturbation joke. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay. It was with your dishwasher comment. They can't all be winners. They can't all be winners.
That's why you leave the comedy to the pros.
If you know any pros, let me know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, I was so Don was doing his bit about Sebastian throwing the cup of coffee at him last night, and he started doing it. He goes, "Wait, is Sebastian here?" And of course, I missed the opportunity to sit in the back and go, "Dude, I'm right here." But I didn't do it because I didn't want to interrupt Don's show, because it's not about me, it's about him. And I told him that afterwards. He goes,
Wait, hold on. Did you just say it's not about me, it's about him?
"Well, yeah, because it's his show."
I think you just like passed out of like into your teens.
Yeah, maybe.
Like developmentally.
I don't know.
Developmentally, if you actually said it's not about you, just passed out into your teens.
Yeah. Well, I also only had like 2 beers, so I was still sober. But I told him that after the show. He's like, "No, you should have. That would have been fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
So next time, do it.
Next time, do it. I don't know the Sebastian story with Don Jameson.
It was the Corey Taylor roast. And Sebastian was on one of the roasters, and you know how roasts go. You roast everybody. And
everyone roasts you back.
And Jim laid into Sebastian. And then Craig Gass laid into Sebastian. I believe the Craig Gass thing was he said, "Sebastian, if you'd tie your lips together, you'd probably still be in Skid Row."
And Sebastian threw something at him?
No, that was what Craig Gass said.
Okay, all right.
Florentine says, "Oh, Sebastian, you're looking great. You're starting to look like the rotting corpse of Farrah Fawcett."
Oh no! Oh my God!
And Don said, "I follow you on Twitter. You talk to your wife on Twitter. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute." It's like, "Yeah, you used to have the biggest dick in rock and roll, but you've got no balls anymore." And then he threw a cup of coffee at him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. There's more to the joke that makes it even funnier. The Hebe has gotten awfully quiet since I said he's paying my rent next month.
Oh, so he didn't actually say he was.
No, he didn't actually say he was paying my rent next month. But
I mean, someone's gonna have to.
Yeah, right.
Someone's gonna have to. I would like to point out, as we approach the end of this week's glorious episode, that I don't want to curse it, but Tito hasn't barked once yet.
Holy shit! Hold on. I am going to call Ripley's, and
yes, he has not barked. He is staring out the window right now, and he is not barking at all. I'm sure he will now, because he's giving me the "fuck you, daddy" look that usually is followed by an assault on my senses.
Mm-hmm. See the dog over my right shoulder is watching the door. She's quiet because she's a pillow. So, and the dog over my left shoulder is quiet because he's a stuffed animal. So Curly behind
over your right shoulder. Oh, the one behind you. Okay.
Yep. Curly on this side, he's watching me, and Milo's watching the door. Just making sure everything's protected. They're my security guard, so nobody runs in and tries to tackle me. So
well, it looks like they're doing a hell of a job, Izzy.
They are.
Been tackled yet?
I have not been tackled yet. We'll be good. Unless one of my neighbors comes over and wants to do it, but I doubt it, because my neighbors
is your neighbor in the phone is Neighbor Trim?
No. No. That would be hilarious.
No, I feel like I just completely lost you. I feel like you just completely. So an hour and 11 minutes in is when the wheels officially came off.
No, because my neighbor is.
He has no idea what Paul's talking about.
My neighbor is Tony Curtis from the Counts band.
Oh, okay.
And his girlfriend Trish, who I knew before she knew him, and she's the one that turned me on to this beautiful apartment. So
okay.
So yeah, Trish is not in my phone as Trish Trim.
Trish Trim. Oh my God, Izzy. Don't put anyone in your phone as trim, please. If I teach you anything,
Well,
if I
look.
can teach you anything in 72 minutes, it's that you should have nobody in your phone with the last name Trim.
But I put it as 2 M's to make it look more like a last name.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, why one person is single and the other is not.
Well, you were also on VH1. I was not. So.
Oh yeah, well, hey, I'm sure. Yeah, that actually, all right, that might have helped a little bit, but still, I can pretty much guarantee you, I would not be single if I wasn't on VH1 right now. I might not be with the person I'm with, but it doesn't mean I'd be single. Ay.
Oh my God.
Right. What any good things coming? So I'm going to be in Vegas next week, but it's only one night.
What night?
And I'm thinking it's one night because our friend's renewing their wedding vows.
Oh.
And it's a very, very small thing at an Elvis chapel. I do not know the details yet, but I know we'll be flying
what night?
In. We're flying in Monday night.
Oh.
So festivities are Tuesday night. And I'm thinking of maybe staying Wednesday night also, just because why not?
And I think a friend of yours might be in town Wednesday night.
Well, Jericho gets to town Wednesday night. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I could just completely my liver, literally, I think my liver is picketing inside me right now going, stop. But, we'll get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I will keep you posted. I will keep you posted.
Yeah, let me because I know you miss buying me drinks all night. So
hey, you know what? That's what I'm here for. That's why somebody else has to pay your rent. I just pay for the alcohol.
That's right.
I pay for the cirrhosis of the liver. Somebody else pays the rent.
All right. So what do we got next week?
I don't think I've been to Vegas. I don't think I've been to Vegas in. It's probably been 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't think it's been at least 3 years since I've been to Vegas because COVID. I haven't been there during COVID. Red Cup would know the last time because every time I go to, I see Red Cup every time I'm in Vegas. Every time I'm in Vegas, I end up, it's 5:30 in the morning and my face is falling off because I drank so much, but my face is melting on one side. I just can't remember. I could probably, you know what? Let's look. Let's do because I'm an adult and I have an iPhone, I can actually find out the last time I took a picture in Vegas.
Have you ever done Casino Royale?
I have not.
Casino Royale, and this has nothing to do with the fact there's a White Castle in it or they have $2.99 foot-long subs. Casino Royale is the best fucking place on the strip. It is the last family-owned place. So I took the Lion Fist there on Thursday night. A Jack and Coke, a Bud Light, and a Jack with 3 ice cubes and a splash of water, Sinatra style.
Yes, exactly. Sinatra style. That's how you drink. That's how you should drink.
You know how much it was? Take a guess.
One more time.
Jack and Coke, a Bud Light, and Jack on the rocks, pretty much.
I'm gonna go $16.
$17.
I will tell you that was the one thing on the road with Drowning Pool for the 5 weeks that I was. You realize how overpriced drinks are in LA because you literally could throw a credit card down anywhere else in America and it's less than one for the night and it's less than one round of drinks in Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly. And like $17, that's probably about the price of a shot of Jack at one of the casinos. And this place, that was the entire fucking round.
Paul McCartney the other night, it was $17 a drink, regardless of what you get. No, $17 a drink for beer and it came out to like every round was like $96.
Jesus fucking Christ!
So figure that was after I tipped. It was $96.
That's insanity. That's it's almost as bad as Dawson and I's bill at the airport when we flew out because we had the we did the red eye. So we got drunk at fire station 28 or whatever it is, Garagos's place. And I think the bill was almost $300 and we were only there for like 2 hours, hour and a half. It was insane.
Yeah, I just found a picture from the last time I was in Vegas.
Yes.
Last time I was in Vegas, that's with Chad from Hell Yeah and his wife. It was May 12th, 2019. So it was literally exactly 3 years ago since I've been in Vegas. Yeah.
Damn.
So
yeah, you're due for
another shameless plug. February 2019, I was in Vegas when Drowning Pool recorded their album that is finally coming out in September of 2022. So boom, 3.5 years later.
Kaboom.
Hey, but you know what? But at least we flattened the curve. That's the important thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. We flattened the curve. It only took us 2.5 years.
That's all.
Yep.
That's all.
But yeah, so I will be there. And we will probably go out Monday night. My guess is we will go out Monday night. We will wrangle up the Red Cup.
That's not hard to do.
10 p.m. Yeah. Our flight lands at 10 p.m.
Do you know what my backyard is? The airport?
I believe your backyard is where I'll be landing.
Yes, it absolutely is. It is if I open my door, I see our pool and then our hot tub. And
wait, hold on a minute. My son Izzy, you have a dishwasher,
yes,
a swimming pool,
yes,
a hot tub,
yes.
You have a bedroom that isn't also your living room and your kitchen.
And an actual bed. I have a bed frame.
All right. Sorry. Do you have, just out of curiosity, do you actually have toilet paper on a spool or does it just sit on your sink?
I have toilet paper on a spool and you're sitting down.
I am sitting down. My mind is blown right now.
I have a kitchen table with 4 chairs.
What? Tell me they match and I might have a heart attack.
They all match. It's all the same thing.
Wow. I'm so proud. That's all those big Metal Edge royalties from the podcast.
Groans up.
Oh, wow. Well, I can't wait to see the place.
Yeah, dude.
I just realized something. If I'm flying next Monday night, how are we going to tape a podcast? We might have to pre-record next Friday. Or we might have to pre-record from next Monday.
That's fine.
I have a lot of travel coming up this summer. I mean, I think I'm going to be in Connecticut a bunch. I think I'm actually going to join a pool league in Connecticut because I'm traveling so much at this point. It's my family's in a pool league. And I'm actually pretty good at pool, surprisingly, just because I play with them all the time when I'm home. And my brother was like joking, and he's like, "Well, since you're in Connecticut so much, we might as well just put you on the team." And I'm like, "You know what? Do it. I'll make sure I'm there for enough games to qualify for states." And ironically, if you win, you get like trip to Vegas. So like maybe I could get a trip to Vegas.
I fucking love it. Hey, really quick, Sledgehammer checking in goes, "Wow, this really is legit. I'm going to send you a housewarming gift now. I'll tell you exactly what I need." And this is actually true. I need a new Marshall keychain holder. If you look it up, you'll find it. Marshall amplifier.
Oh, those are good. Those are cool.
The one that I had back at the old house. I screwed it to the wall like you're supposed to. And then
if you can wait a couple months, I'll give you our living room set. But you got to wait a couple months. And you know, you
Yes.
drank many a times on my living room set.
Yeah, but
it's a good living room set.
Right, but
we're switching it around.
Are
So
you
if
gonna
want
rent
that,
the? Are
it's
you
gotta
gonna
get
rent?
to Vegas, though.
Are you gonna rent the U-Haul to get it up here? No, you are not. It's all good.
We just got to find a band going from LA to Vegas and shove it in the back of their trailer.
Yeah,
where there's a will, there's a way.
So I either need Sledge. I either need one of those Marshall keychain things because I couldn't bring the one from the last house, or a Michelob Golden Light Minnesota Wild neon sign that you can't find, or if you do, they're really expensive. So don't get that. So I'm actually being realistic here. I actually. Oh, Tony says, what else do you?
I've got my Whiskey A Go-Go stamps all over my hand still.
Oh, I thought
that I haven't showered.
I thought you were gonna show your scars from doing this podcast and taking a razor blade, going "fuck this, I'm done." Long way.
I have my dog's tattoo. That's not a scar. I can't. God damn it! Hold on, I gotta unblur. God damn it! All right. My dog's tattoo.
Yes.
Love his her paw print after she died, and I've got the state of Connecticut tattoo.
That's very prison of you.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's also how I met Tara at your show because she's from Connecticut also.
There you go.
Yeah. So see, so there's actually a benefit to having the state of Connecticut tattooed on your arm because the one other person in Los Angeles from Connecticut goes, "Why the hell do you have the state of Connecticut tattooed on your arm?" It's a talking point, Izzy.
It is a talking point. Well, let's wrap this up. Because we're an hour and 23 minutes in, and I think we're done talking. All we're doing is talking about shit that we'd be talking about off the air. And we have to remember that we are on the air.
That's why we needed to do this. We needed to do this catch up. So the next couple of weeks, I know we were going to have. There's definitely going to be a Faster Pussycat one. We are definitely going to have LA Guns. We are definitely going to have Tom Kiefer.
Speaking of Faster, we do need to have at some point, because I've been teasing Tender and he wants to do it so bad, a one-on-one with Tender and get the Tender stories, because that dude actually has a lot of stories.
I mean, Tammy probably would not object to not having to do press, so we can probably just have Tender come on and do it.
I would love, and he wants to.
Well, of course he does. I mean, yeah, Tender's like you. He's not going to turn down the opportunity to talk.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, the nice thing about having Tender on is we literally just don't even have to say a word. I can just get up and go walk away and like do laundry. Clean the house.
Then all of a sudden you'll hear out of your fucking your earphone, Chad Stewart has AIDS. Because that's
but what does
the
that
kind
have
of
to
shit
do with
that Tender
everything?
said.
What does that have to do with everything?
It doesn't. It's just what Tender says.
All right, let's wrap this up. I feel sorry for anyone still listening. So anyone that's still listening, I owe you a drink. So
if
I could pay Izzy's bar tabs, I can buy everyone who's listening right now a drink if you ever find me.
There you go. There you go. And the Hebe can pay my rent. So all right, let me hit the outro music. Here we go. Boom. I just do that for editing references later with the video, so I know exactly where to drop. It looks, and I can time it up, and I know exactly where I am. See, I'm not so stupid all the time. I take that back. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Paul Gargano, Metal Edge Magazine, thank you very much. Good to see you as always, my friend. You can find him Instagram at Paul Gargano. Actually, he's diving into Twitter a little bit. Or thinking about it at least. You? Are you?
Who? Me?
You? Yeah.
No, the only thing I'm on the verge of just killing social media altogether. It's just every time I get in, every time I go in, I get sucked into this stupid crap that I don't have time for.
Yeah.
Twitter. I did say that I could find myself maybe going back to Twitter, maybe, but I'm not going to. The one I'm most interested in is I enjoy Instagram the most, but I never remember to do it because I'm always too busy doing other shit. So
I get it. Well, then, you know what, Paul? Then people just need to go to Metal Edge Magazine on Twitter or Metal Edge 85
and
on
honestly,
Metal Edge 85 on Twitter.
I write a column every week on Metal Edge. My vinyl column. I'm on Metal Edge. People can find me.
Exactly.
I'm at the Rainbow or the Whiskey every other night of the week. If you want to find me, you know where I am.
That is absolutely true. You can find me at Real Izzy Presley all the way across the
I'm
board.
at the point where there's nothing good comes of it anymore.
But something will be good coming from my social media, this beautiful board. Every day, check it out. It'll be fun.
Exactly. You know what? When you start doing something worthwhile on social media, I'll go back to social media.
I freaking love it. All right, we'll see you guys next week. On behalf of Paul Gargano, my name is Izzy Presley, and this has been Metal Edge Magazine presents another fucking podcast. Live from beautiful
Las
Vegas, Nevada, and Hollywood, California.
I'm not in Hollywood.
I
fucking
know.
hate Hollywood. I am in Los Angeles. I am in the Miracle Mile. Because it's a miracle I'm still in this shithole of a city.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. All 10.
All right, talk to you.